Hello and welcome to my stream. My name is Little and today I am going to continue my reading of Homestuck as always with the unofficial Homestuck collection, which will always be linked in the YouTube video. But can I link it in Twitch chat? Actually, I have to look. Anyway, we are currently looking at Jake, who has said some really dumb things lately. He was really tone deaf, yeah, we have to say it like that. Okay, we had Jake, okay, answer this guy instead. Undying Umwich, you begin typing Google cause Terror GT. Don't do it. Do what now? Waste your time with that bitch. You should thank me for distracting you from initiating a pointless conversation with an ugly hot woman. Hey, take that back, Roxy's my good friend. Well, okay, take back all the parts that were the compliment. Oh wait, is calling her hot a compliment or is it creepy? She's certainly pretty, but hearing it come from you sounds lecherous and startling. Oh my fuck, shut up. Yeah, it's possibly just my instincts as a brave boy kicking in. So, old chivalry bone acting up, you know. No, I think it's chivalry. The old chivalry bone acting up, you know. When I hear a lady's good name getting besmirched, I just start seeing red. Wow, even I think you sound like a douche right now. But look, Jake Human, I didn't come to cheer you until you drip the weird face water out of your sockets. Even though it says I'm cheering you at the top, just ignore that. Alright? I'm here on a different kind of business. I was hoping we could be more gentlemanly with each other. Gentlemanly, you say? Yes, I even looked it up in one of your Earth dictionaries to make absolutely sure I was using the word right. Did you know there does not exist a female equivalent of that word? There's no such thing as being gentlewomanly. I looked that up too. It isn't there. It isn't? Well, okay, it is. But I refuse to believe that's a real word. It's totally made up and doesn't belong there. You know why it's probably in there? Because some silly bitch put it there. Trust me, this is not a notion which applies to that awful gender. Females are not biologically equipped to behave reasonably, as proven beyond a shadow of a doubt by empirical assertion. They are very shrill and insane and don't make any sense. Their emotions are out of control and their feelings never shut up. Whoa, Caliborn. And worst of all, girls are very transient toward boys who would kindly inform them of the way reality fucking works. Talk about ungrateful, no. There's nothing worthwhile to be gained from chatting up the bitches. As such, it is my solemn boy pledge that I will never bother speaking with your foul human trumpets again. Your boy pledge? Okay, Jake was really tone deaf and kinda a douche, but at least he's not Caliborn. Through careful observation of your party, I have determined they are both useless and holding you all back. On the other hand, both of your male players are pretty good. The other guy, in the thread floating male ghost, they are so strong. It's so great. I really respect that. Yeah, Dirk is a pretty tough cookie, alright. You're not as strong, but whatever, you're alright anyway. Let's face it, compared to the feckless hoes, you are in a class of your own. But I thought you hated me. At least that's how I remember it when we last talked. Which was admittedly a while ago. I've never been accused of having a photographic memory, but I don't recall you typing in green either. Are you whipping me off, bro? No, you're fucking my one. If I stooped to your level and decided to check any portion of your swagger, don't you think you'd need to earn my respect first? I don't think I understand. Yes, exactly. Understanding is what I notice you don't do as often as possible. This is what I'm talking about, Jake. It is why I have taken an interest in you. Why is that? Because you are dumb as a bag of teeth. I've checked you out for many different monitors. You are just spectacularly unintelligent. Hey, settle down. I was trying to pay you a compliment. Oh, oops. Go on then. While to casual observers you might appear too stupid to know how far pants are supposed to go down your legs. I know that it's quite possible you are just misunderstood. It is possible that you just have a special mind, like me. Yeah, we can't see if he's wearing shorts right now. You think so? Not to sound too self-obsessed or anything, but I've given that some thought. That maybe there is something special about me that nobody can understand. And maybe that's why I always seem to be watching things up the wazoo with my pals. Maybe that's why I feel like such a loner. I dunno, I'm rambling and I've been thinking about it a lot lately. What about you? Does being special make you screw the pooch with your friends like it does for me? No, I don't have any friends. For my people, the word for friends is flaws. Wow, really? Probably not, but it should be. Because it's true. As a matter of my perfect philosophy about everything. but the fact that you clearly hate your friends and are ready to shed them like the dry skin of a serpent indicates that we share a very special quality among brotherly bros, who must work harder with our brains than everyone else, so we may achieve brutal supremacy over them all. Well, I wouldn't go that far. I love my friends. But I was once told I had a lot of potential. Supposedly, that's how all pages are. It takes them for freaking ever to reach it. And funnily enough, it was a figment of my own subconscious. How do you pronounce this? Subconscious. That told me thus. A part of my untapped potential itself, but disguised as my best bro, which was peculiar to say the least. Is that your situation? Are you on page 2? Ha 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 ha, hell no, but thanks for the laugh. My class is so much better than yours, it's not even funny, even though I just laughed. Mine is the best of all, while yours is fucking trash. Oh? What's yours then? Lord. 5 then, geez, sorry for asking. What? No, that was not a short remark of frustration. It was the answer, dumbest. Oh, it's a masterclass. Don't you losers do any homework on this game? You'd think you would all be experts with how much my sister harangued you in this 10 years shit. Since I have had great success so far in progressing through the stat session, I decided it was time to bite the bullet and return home to retrieve all of her terrible texts on the subject of this game and of your story. I have pored over every nauseating verse. It has been a true exercise in agony. Few could possibly understand my suffering, but that's okay, because I'm not the idiot kid I used to be. Now I know that what it takes for me to learn and grow stronger is excruciating effort, so I have a choice, which is to either be weak, when weakness is completely unacceptable, or to suffer forever until no one else exists who is stronger than me, and that's your choice too, page human English. Sakes alive, that is a bit extreme, no? For you, probably even more so, because as a lowly page, and as an even lowlier human, you are utterly worthless. And though your trials, I believe, must include proving to Paradox Space that you even deserve to exist in the first place. And while my trials will be similar grueling, Lord's worthiness is at no point ever in doubt. His nobility is manifest. Supreme mastery waits for him patiently, like an empty stone under heavy guard. Reality already knows I will prevail, just as it knew I would predominate. And so inevitability is always on my side. It is my, what do you call it, boss right? Boss right. I don't think that's a word, but hey, you are the Lord and I'm the lowly page. Damn straight, never forget who you are meant to serve. It's so much fun to speak Caliborn. Oh, he's really wearing shorts. Now just a minute, buddy, let's not get carried away. I have no intention of serving you. In fact, I'm not even sure why I'm still talking to you. You're lucky that my manners are impeccable, otherwise I would have blocked you already. What with the scandalous way you have characterized my lady friends alone. It's all well and good. You think we have some things in common, but I won't fall for it. Maybe it's true at times, I can be a little slow in the uptake, but I will not be sweet-talked into doing the bidding for a silver-tongued cur. So to you, Sir Lord, I must say good day. Jake, you stupid shit. How can you be this dumb? Alright, first of all, my tongue is not silver. It's very close to being insulting to me. Whatever, look, I know you're not the most quick-witted fella either, so I must inform you this is what we call a figure of speech. You know, like if I said you speak with a forked tongue. Not unlike Lucifer himself, but I actually do have a forked tongue. Oh, really? Wait, is it seriously an insult in your culture? How is that insulting? It just means you aren't trustworthy and I should not be lulled by your false promises. Wow, okay, wow. First, not only are you an imbecile, you are fucking racist too. No, I am not. Jake, you just said some racist shit, end of story. Second of all, I'm not asking you for a damn thing. As if you have anything to offer me at all. The very idea that you could in any way improve my existence is almost as offensive as your flagrant racism. There's no deal with the devil bullshit going on here. I'm offering to help you, strictly as a pro bono arrangement. My assistance will be an unconditional act of benevolence. Don't you mean benevolence? No. Okay then. But why do you want to help me? Is it really just because you relate to me and therefore want me to succeed? Let's not be too sentimental here. I mean, yeah, I guess there's our common ground. But what I really like to do is groom a worthy adversary. If I help you reach your full potential as a page of hope, you could become extremely powerful someday. maybe even powerful enough to pose a challenge to me, or maybe even enough to beat me. When I said meant to serve meant more than one thing, you know, like kick my ass. Wouldn't you like that, Jake? Don't you like to roughhouse? Or maybe I had you wrong. Maybe you're an infected girly man who does not like to roughhouse. I kinda wanna check. Yeah, my microphone is on, okay. Hey, watch it now. You're darn tootin' I love to roughhouse. Excellent. Then our commitment is sealed. I will help you reach your true potential. Let us mark this pledge with a special new desktop wallpaper I have drawn for you. Huh? It is how I envision the idealized depiction of our collaborative romanship. I've been getting so much better lately with a lot of hard work as usual. I'm able to bring the many small angles mostly under control. To simulate the illusion of photorealistic forms of color and light. Jake, I give you the fine arts. At least you can now see what it is. I mean, he improved. Jake, this is ask. It's still got awful art, but he improved a little bit. Wow, that's mighty special. Go on, apply it to your device. I will wait. Yeah, maybe later? No, do it now. I don't think I wanted, to be honest. No offense, it's actually just really shitty. Apply the wallpaper this fucking instant, you cretinous Philistine. Or the deal's off. Okay, fine, get freaking souks. Just what I need, another pushy bro in my life. The secret training of yours better be worth it. It's not training, it's just some guidance from a faraway alien. I will be your pet troll. It's like this whole thing in your story, having a pet troll. But I thought you weren't a troll. Of course I'm not a troll. Trolls are a kind of pestilent vermin and they should all suffer and die. Pet troll is just a phrase to help you understand. It's not helping me understand though. Shouldn't you be a patron cherub if anything? No, God, don't make up terms for what I am. I will do that. I will just be your patron dude. Or maybe your patron man though. How about patron man child? Sounds pretty gay. What the hell is that? What's what? Gay? What's gay, you idiot fuck? Oh, right. Forgive me. I forget you aren't familiar with all of my Earth lingo. It's like... How do I explain? You know? It's a rather old-fashioned term for being jolly and festive together. Like that rollicking time we had swimming the other eve sure was gay. I see. Then yes, you are correct. This is going to be gay as hell. Oh goody, just the way I like my hijinks. So how do we start? There's not much to this. I just tell you some shit to do, and then you do it. And the ultimate dumbness of it all is, you probably were going to do a lot of it anyway. I was? How was I going to do the stuff if you didn't tell me to? You mean I was going to do it like on accident? No, the thing is, I think I was always going to tell you. I don't understand, neither do I. Yeah, you don't understand how the time paradox works. Okay then, I'm glad we settled that. But I kind of get it on some level. There's a lot of time, I think I'm going to master time. Not with my brain, which would be too hard, but with my instincts. Like in a way that works with my natural impulses, such as my ambition, my will to commit mayhem, my desire to punish those I despise. So, if I want you to become strong, so you can challenge me later and I see evidence that you probably become successful, I think to myself, why shouldn't I be the one to make that happen if it's going to anyway? I think part of my personal quest is to become at ease with the forces of inevitability. Hello, Panda. Inevitability is that all things should and will fall in my favor, that all causality honors to me, and that all outcomes not only serve me, but consist of my being. So I feel that the more I grow in power, the more stuff it should turn out I am responsible for. Up to and including everything that ever happens, even if it has to be retroactively. Nope, don't reckon I understand much of that either. But I guess I'm not supposed to, me not being a time maestro or what have you. I guess I should be boning up on hope, so what can you tell me about that? I don't know a fucking thing about hope. It's supposed to be a force of unparalleled power, but really it sounds so lame. But I guess that's why it makes sense that it's your aspect. You strike me as a guy who is lame enough to hope someone to death. So why don't you tell me about it? Tell you about hope? Well, it's something I think everyone should have in their hearts. I knew it, you just said the lamest possible thing. But I wasn't finished. Fuck! Hope to me is all about believing in stuff. If you believe in stuff, then everything feels like it's going to turn out okay. And if you believe in stuff with enough gusto, I dare say it imbues that stuff with a pinch more chutzpah, even the fake stuff. And then if you keep an open mind and adventurous spirit, the chutzpah flows directly into your heart, and that's when you have the power. So I think, if hope grants one the power to smite villainy and vanquish hooligans, that's probably where it comes from. No, oh god, no, that's actually the worst thing I've ever read. That can't be right. I refuse to believe it. Well, there's your problem, dude. You don't want to believe. Just let go and believe in things. Then you'll find you had the power in you all along. You are so dumb. I just can't believing it. How truly stupid you are. Whatever, forget I asked. I'm sure you'll find out what hope was really about. Instead of that insipid bullshit, once you become a god tier. Reading all this Caliborn is exhausting. How do I do that? You go to Frostbit, get on your quest SAS weapons, and fucking die. Die? Yeah, you offer yourself without hesitation. Or failing that, due to pathetic cowardice. You wait around to be slain, serendipitously. Don't worry about it, I have all this under control. It's one of the ways I'm helping you to the top. Okay then, I will choose to believe you. See what I did there? I just scored a few more hope points. Strengthening my trust in you as well as our burgeoning friendship. Oh, also, friendship is a huge key to being good at hope. I forgot to mention that. I can't wait until you challenge me, so I can beat you senseless with my cane. Be nicer, so you say you will help me be a god tier, but there are other ways you will help too? Yes, I'm going to give you a gift. It is my juju. Neat. And what stupid Jesus is a juju? I really find it hard to comprehend what sort of asshole doesn't know what a juju is. But since I'm your patron man, bro, I will put aside those feelings and attempt to be a little more gay. That would be hunky-dory. In my view, distinguished gentlemen should always strive to be as gay as possible with each other. Amen to fucking that. Anyway, a juju is a magical thing. It has no real beginning or end. They are just always around, there for you. You grew up with them, and they bring you comfort, and you never question their existence. It's like some of the shit you had in your room as a kid. Expect not useless garbage and more magical. They always have rules, and they always have owners. You can take someone's juju if the owner was killed, or if we give it to you freely, like I'm doing. So I give you the code to make it yourself. Once you do, it should disappear from my chest, and it will no longer be mine. Yeah, he's having a plan. And if this is Caliborn, who isn't really bright, can just be a dumb plan. Sounds straightforward enough. What's the code? It is Ouroboros. Be careful, that is case sensitive. Okay, I will tell you the code for my sister's juju, but I don't know what it is. A while ago I went to get her juju, but the fucking thing was gone already. I think the crafty witch already gave it away. We could try to guess it maybe? Forget it, the possibilities are probably infinite. Yeah, you're probably right. So what sort of magical properties does your juju have? I don't know exactly what it does. I have never tried it, because it was too precious to me. Whatever mine does, my sister's probably does the opposite thing. But what they do individually pales in comparison to what they can do together. When combined, the jujus become the most magic thing ever. They can make all your dreams come true. And everything that needs to happen will magically fall into place. Really? That sounds almost too good to be true. If you don't even know what your juju does but itself, why do you think they do that together? Because I believe it with all my fucking heart, you stupid piece of shit. Oh, why didn't you say so? That's all I needed to hear. See, you were getting the hang of hope already. Yeah, I guess. The bottom line is, don't worry about it. Just take my juju, have faith in your patron dude, and leave everything to me. Watch yourself, Mr. Lord. Say, don't you have a name? You know your sister's name. Can't we know yours now too? No. There are many things you should know about me for our own good. If you knew them, if you even knew my name, you would shit your pants harder than any human ever has. So you may continue entering to me as your lord. Referring, why did I read entering? So you may continue referring to me as your lord. Well, I surely don't want to spoil any clean trousers. So your warning sounds a little hyperbolic. I will trust you, my lord. When I call you that, people could mistake our conversation for nefarious and underhanded collusion among felons. Shut the fuck up! As you wish, my lord. So, lord, may I ask, why are you giving me your juju if it is so dear to you? Is your commitment to this man for boy pledge of yours really that strong? If so, I'm really impressed. I would have a really hard time giving my favorite stuff away to a total stranger. Don't flatter yourself. The gesture is relatively meaningless. The truth of the matter is, I have found a new choo-choo, much better choo-choo. A choo-choo that makes all other choo-choos look like frivolous childish nonsense in comparison. Yeah, then that is quite a treasure you found. Where did you get it? Did you plunder a tomb or such? Sort of. It was excavated from the splendid soil, along with some other artifacts, and given to me by my infuriating asshole mentor, a man who is an invisible clown. Well, that sounds nice of him. He can't be that much of an asshole if he gave you such a nice present, can he? No, believe me, he can. Had a clown give me a nice present once too. I would never have met my good friend Mr. Everysoul without the kindness of that clown. Yeah, it's the same fucking clown somehow. I'm telling you, this asshole is eternal. And the beings he creates for your party are disgusting abominations. But what can you do? Nothing? I have learned. He's a clown. The rules are, clowns can do whatever they want, because of miracles, and hold no accountability for their deeds. I don't like it, but those are the rules. So what's this choo-choo he gave you? Something very special. A wonderful little false man. These two are going to make each other worse. I can feel it, yeah. Like, Caliborn was the least person that should talk to Jade right now, really. It's little Kel. And the irony is, I have seen him before, but I regarded him with suspicion and fear. I was a fool though, I did not understand the special bond with him that I had, because I did not have a chance to gaze so fully into his beautiful eyes, and commune with the doll in a personal and intimate way. Gosh, that might just be the gayest thing I've ever heard. Thank you. Your human concept of gayness adequately describes the feelings I have when I embrace my perfect floppy little man. The thing is, I understand him more now. Before I thought he was a cursed vessel of misfortune, which seemed eerily empty to me. He was hollow, not yet filled with bad juju. And looking in his eyes now, I see that I was right, almost. He is empty right now, but the juju follows a long and winding path on its eternal journey, and he will not be empty forever. Somewhere along his journey, in some way I don't understand yet, he will stop being empty, and his curse will come to life. And wherever he goes, to whatever universe or plane of reality, all who exist there will experience nothing but misery and death. You see, there's nothing worse than a cursed juju, which is why I was no nervous about him before. But all along, there was nothing for me to fear, because now I know, through intensive communion with this precious mystical puppet, that the curse which will blossom in his fluffy heart will do so because of me. I can't explain it, but when I look deep into his eyes, I can feel him out there, in later stages of his life. Which I mean, I can feel myself through him somehow. As if my essence will one day become entangled with the void, and then mysteriously accessible through my soft, happy pal. And all those along the way who he deems worthy of accepting into his custody, if they should dare to fondly gaze into his sparkling baby blues. They will be peering through the most beautiful windows. Caliban dropped some heavy lore right now into my hideous soul. Jane, return home. You enter the upstairs hallway after completing a successful side jump onto your balcony. Finally, some peace and quiet. Hopefully, you will find some respite from all the cyberbullying and teen drama you've had to deal with lately. It's been a while since you were home. You're immediately reminded of simpler times. When it was just you and your dad and you could always smell something baking in the oven. Actually, thinking about those days is just making you more emotional. Maybe coming home was a bad idea. Jane, reminisce. Here's his familiar douchebag again, a hallway fixture ever since Dad stopped pretending to like detectives and sitcom guys for your sake. Your dad loves this douchebag, whoever he is. This guy's probably the closest thing you have left to a father, now that your dad is most likely dead. You consider going to his bedroom, but you decide against it. The ties and head strewn about, they were a lot of aftershave and cologne. The childhood photos he keeps of you knows those reminders could only lead to another mental breakdown. You'll never forget the first breakdown you had when you snuck into his room. You found an unwrapped present before your birthday. It was a box of gushers, and you were stunned to realize that awful gooey fruit snack was manufactured by the very same company you were due to inherit. As everything you thought you knew came crashing down around you. That day you swore the moment you ascended to the throne of the BCC Corp Empire, you would issue an immediate global recall of the foul product and discontinue it forever. You often joked that the snacks were so nasty it was almost like they were filled with multicolored slime harvested from blunt extraterrestrial lava. When you told your dad about your plans for the product, you both had a good laugh. You've got to stop remembering things about your father. It's just way too sad. Jane solicited profound wisdom from Hallway Sarah. The characteristically tight-lipped Hallway Sarah and surprisingly has no advice for you regarding the tragic loss of a family member. You could always relate to the role he played as George Michael, the dorky child of a single doting father. But unlike you, George Michael was always surrounded by an extended family in their hilarious antics, and he would never know the tragedy of losing everyone he ever loved. You suddenly resent George Michael and the Hallway Sarah altogether for the happy ending he was allowed to have with his father, which you will never get to experience. In fact, you think you are starting to hate the Hallway Sarah. Someone needs to wipe that smug look off his face. Jane, your Sarah Beadle pass. Ho 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 ho. You guess it's kinda funny? No, it is not funny at all. It is depressing. You're depressing yourself now. The Prankster's gambit goes into a tailspin and hits rock bottom. You have never felt so sad and unfunny in your entire life. You begin to cry again. The Hallway Sarah glares in judgment at your weakness to his unfunny pass. Jane, enter room. You return to your room. Hey, there's your old Unreal Airways Thought-Wave Tiara top. You haven't used that thing in ages. It's probably for the best that you stopped. You're pretty sure it was doing funny things to your head. Maybe you shouldn't have come here either. All you see is more stuff to remind you why you are feeling super down about everything. Jane, examine wall Tobias. Like this. Jake sent you the periwinkle hearts for pinup back when you were still able to think about him without feeling horrible about yourself. Those were the days. It's funny how looking at a thoughtful gift which once brought you such delight now only precipitates feelings of bitterness. Even the innocent Mr. Frank is caught in the crossfire of your lamentations. How could Tobias be so clueless? How could he not see the pain he was causing with so oblivious demeanor, his repressed feelings of attraction toward men, and his total inability to understand other people's feelings in spite of his credentials as an anal rapist? Of course, on the TV show, his buffoonery resulted in laughs galore. But if that was in real life, you don't think there would be anything funny about the situation? In reality, Tobias and his family will probably never stop being sad. You think you are starting to hate the wall Tobias too. Jane, examine wall Swanson. On the other hand, your wall Swanson is still beyond reproach. Mr. Swanson continues to be the perfect man. You know for a fact he wouldn't put up with any of Jake's bullshit. You consider doing the thing where you kiss a poster, but you are feeling way too depressed for that sort of frivolous flapdoodle. And wouldn't you know it, just the guy you wanted to hear from. This ought to be good. Jane, answer. Golgora Sarah GT began bothering Gutsy Gumshoe GG. Jane, are you there? I wouldn't blame you for not answering since I was such a shitty boor to your last time. I just wanted to formally say happy birthday, and also to pass along a birthday present. I doubt it will make up for all the ways I've hurt your feelings, but maybe it will be a start. It's some fancy choo-choo singer-mama-bob that Calliope's bro gave to me. He specifically gave it to me to make me better, so I could get stronger and punch him in the snout someday or something. I don't know about that. I don't think I care about becoming a great hero and challenging a weird grumpy alien all that much. Not nearly as much as my friendship with you, so I want you to have it instead. Just use the code to make it. The code is no wait, that's way too long. How many letters were codes supposed to have? Fuck. No, something? Wait, no, there were definitely some little U's in it. Shit, I really should have copied it down before I closed the chat window. Wow, those aren't even close. Hang on, let me think. Gutsy Gumshoe, she sees Foxy's being bothered by Golgotha's terror, TT. He's ripping it apart. You close the chat window without a word. You cannot believe that guy trying to regift you a present from that asshole of all people. You don't want anything from that horrible creep. You don't care how magic it is. He can take a stupid juju and shove it up his patoot. Sorry to buy it, but Jane has decided that you represent Jake for the purpose of this angry outburst. Oh no, this conversation is going to make you even sadder, isn't it? I need to hug Jane today. Oh yeah, she's not having a good day. Jane, answer, you guess. When you begin cheering, Gatsy Gamchu, Chichi. Happy birthday, Jane. Forgive me for submitting this letter and logging off right away, but I'm breaking with our usual linear dialogue and I'd rather not tempt either of us to trade casual spoilers. I wanted to give you a present. Something told me you could use a pick-me-up about now. I'm sending you the code for my choo-choo. It may not be easy for a human to understand, but choo-choos are very special to my people. So when I give you this gift, it is indicative of how much your friendship has meant to me, Jane. It has some magical properties, but nothing too fancy on its own. I hope it will bring a smile to your face nevertheless. But if you want to know the truth, it will become infinitely more useful if it is combined with my brother's choo-choo. Perhaps when we begin playing our game, I will be able to convince him to relinquish it. One of these days, you'll understand working with others is going to be necessary if he wants to accomplish anything. I'm so looking forward to my session and catching up to where you are now. I can only imagine what kind of adventures you must have been through already. I can't help but think we've been feverishly trading notes on our respective quests since you entered No. Maybe you are even tired of hearing from me by now. Apologies both retroactively and in advance for talking your lovely human ear off. But I just know I won't be able to contain my excitement. Anyhow, the code for my choo-choo is Ouroboros. Ta! When you're in Uva, you use these chewing Gatsy Gumshoe. GG. Getting a letter from someone who's dead must be one of the saddest things ever. You were right. That conversation made you so sad. So sad. Is this a tea out of acting up? Girl, you say girl. Yep. This was a white thing. Put it down. Roxy, Pester Jane. Tipsy nostalgic TG began bothering Gatsy Gumshoe TG. Jane's for F. Take a deepest Jane yelling breath. Jane, oh my fucking god, you're right. Like there's any chance you'll answer me? With today being International Everybody Ignore Roxy Day. The sigh. Like, doing literally the friendliest of possible sighs over here. It's wearing a lopsided barrett in the city of goddamn light, following and fucking laughs. That is my sigh. Picking clothes Inui Janie? Should I say Inui? Wait, Inui is probably already a French word. Not sure that one needs any more Frenching up. I should know this because my last name is French sounding. So I'm pretty sure my mom did not hail from France. I don't know, we even like cares. Fuck you, certain language. Yeah? Correct response to Mina. Oh yeah, it has a Pisca sign. So the report is that I already said to some chumps and I'm getting max fatigue repeating it. I'm on Earth, we need to be god-tiers and die in slabs and junk. Plus I'm invisible cause of wing. W-E. I always forgot what this means. Oh, I think your dad's here and is probably alright. So they're sad. Oh, I saw Kelly too, she's okay. Well, I mean she's dead, but in ghost form. So she's as okay as one can be, who's also dead, but is apparently just fine. So the lesson of the moral is you can be very fine and dead at the same time. Jane, let us now reflect upon the weighty existential ramifications of that thing I said. Yes, just me and my bestie, bowling hackerowies today. The biggest questions which have tormented the wisest scholars and pundits for mad epochs just got the world flagrantly owned. Hey, Kelly also said she would send you a BD thing. Did you get? She must have sent the code. Which you have to make yourself, so maybe you're doing that now. Hope you're doing that. I'm really curious to know what it is suddenly. Man, I'm bored. It's whatever. Okay, thank you. Like, we got all this big deal crap to do and I can't even talk to no one. Jane, MBG's royalty powers notwithstanding, I'm starting to think I might be genetically predisposed to rambling at length into empty chat clients. Well, hit me up if you see this. Maybe I'll try to text Fifita. My dear precious Fifita, I know she would never ignore me. Swoon, Fifita, thus making Crocker so jollies. You don't fuck with my Harris. Girl, got royal business purpose to attend. Do not even think I don't know you're out of jail, bitch. You take a flip through my secret jam yet? Sparkle should have left with the dance clowns on. Oh no, it's the witch. Tipsy nostalgic TG sees both a wink at the gumshoe. GG. Jane, alchemized Calliope's juju. I think I know what comes next. No point standing around sobbing while getting brainwashed by your computer. You decide to make yourself useful and see what all this juju fuss is about. It's a lollipop. You got a green sucker at a cost of -1 unit of psyllium, which you guess means you gain 1 unit of psyllium in addition to the sucker. Okay? Jane alchemized Caliborn's juju. You aren't a big fan of the guy, but since these are supposed to do something special together, you figure, what the hell, Gamzee, what are you doing there? She easily dissuaded the code Jake was trying to remember. It's Ouroboros. Come on, Jake, use your head. Haven't you ever heard of the mythical snake biting its own tail? You worry about that kid sometimes. Anyway, obviously the code for his juju was going to be the same as Calliope's, but written in the reverse case to match his quirk. Once again, your gumshoeing skills pay huge dividends. You got a wet sucker. This one unsurprisingly yields another unit of psyllium. Jane examined jujus. Oh my god, suckers. Suckers like, you know who said this. In Cascade. What was a dog scratch? Yes, suckers. What's so magical about these things? You guess you're supposed to lick them? But what magic thing could possibly happen if you lick these? And what's so special about having both of them? Jujus are so mysterious. Wait, they seem to be attracted to each other like magnets. Wow, very strong magnets. Looks like things are getting sugary. You will be surprised what happens next. The juju snap together to form a single spiral sucker. The urge to lick it is suddenly overwhelming. It looks so delicious. You're presumably being compelled to lick the sucker by some powerful juju enchantment, but it's making you nervous. You must resist. Must not lick. I love how red Caliborn's color is showing how she can't resist, and green Calliope's color is showing how she's trying to resist. And Caliborn is currently winning. Blub the juju. Jane engage. Engage trickster mode. So why? And I'm really even Gamzee is staring at that. Yeah, we are going through this now. End of Act 6, Act 5, Act 1. Yeah, we are really doing this now, and like Act 6 getting broken up in so many different acts, it's not even funny anymore. It's time for trickster mode. Act 6, Act 5, Act 2. Ah yes, a part I've seen so much merch for. I was looking forward to finding out what the fuck this was about. Apparently this part is really, really hated. I think it's pure bullshit, and yes, does it make sense? I don't really know. It makes sense in the end once it's over, but I guess people just don't like how overstimulating it is. Oh my god. Mesh space. Oh, Kelly Broad is watching it. Wasn't that a horror terror? Yeah, oh god, Kelly Broad is like laughing at Gamzee is just going, god, what's happening here? Hello, Lux. It's over? Oh, do I have to click on the sucker to go? Jake! 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 Jane, is that you? Hi, Jake! Me, Jake! It's me, Jane! Haha! Hey, Jake, you know what? I love you! Isn't that great? Jane, what the hell happened to you? I always did love you, but I was too afraid to say so, but now I'm not. Yippee! What? Really? Oh yes, I was so sad before, but now I'm happy! Wahoo! You love me too, right, Jake? Hey, Jake, let's kiss. Jane, let's kiss a whole lot and get married. Then let's have babies. You want to have babies with me, don't you, Jake? Jane, you're frightening me. What? Ahaha! There's no need to be scared, you silly goose, because I'm happy and in love with you, can't you see? No, Jane, you're seriously scaring the shit out of me. You seem unwell. Are you sure you're alright? Am I alright? Jake, I'm more than alright. I feel so great. I feel so alive, he says while making this face. He's thinking of absconding. Oh my god, every soul is like really just flipping off everywhere. I feel so peachy. No, I can't hold my breath that long, sorry. Wheeled mouse. Deploy the quokka. Success. Hunky dory out. No, yes. Fix the boat, engage again. Help Jane investigate. Dancing animation constraint and actually uncertainty display at full size. Engage trickster mode. Oh my god. Whee! Yay! Jane, hey Jane. Yes, Jane, take my hand and fly away with me. Okay, Jake, where are we going? Why, off to adventure, of course. Of course. Oh, Jane, yes, Jake, I was thinking about what you said, about how you love me and want to marry me. Yes, what about that? Let's do it. Let's do romance with each other. You really want to, yes. The kind where we kiss and such. Indubitably. If I had my brothers, we got hitched here and now. Oh, yes, I would absolutely love it if we got married and kissed a lot. Also, I believe you mentioned something about babies. Yes, babies. I think you're right. We should have so many babies together, Jane. How many babies? Like, oh, I don't know, maybe a zillion? Yeah! Will involve having sexual relations together. I should hope so. We should comment such activities post-haste, but not before our adventure. Are you coming, Mr. Weasel? Fuck, no. The greatest birthday present of them all, a massive sugar rush. Yes. Oh, yes, you are. Hop in, buddy. Fuck you, fuck my life, fuck literally everything. Fuck. Ha 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 ha. Oh, now they were on doors. Nobody getting Roxy. Roxy! Come out, wherever you are. We have candy. Do you like candy? Don't be silly, Jane. Of course she likes candy. Oh ho, you're right. Everyone loves candy. Roxy, what's the matter? Don't be shy. There's no reason to be shy. Look how happy we are. Oh yes, it's so true. It turns out we solved all of our personal problems forever. Now we are in love. Going to be married and have many children. Yes. Would you like to come to our wedding? You can be the bridesmaid. Yeah, or heck, maybe even just another bride. But Jake, there's supposed to be only one bride, and that will be me. That's true, Jane, but what if it would make Roxy happy to marry me as well? Oh, you're right. Shucks, I didn't think of that. You're so sweet and thoughtful, Jake. Thanks, Jane. I was thinking about what you said about I'm too self-centered, so I thought I'd try being a better person. There's plenty for everyone to marry. You're done tooting, Jake. Now that I think about it, it would be so much fun to let Roxy be the co-bride. Indeed, and for all we know, Roxy may want to have babies with me as well. Haha, yeah. But only as long as I get off some babies first. I call dibs, remember? Absolutely, positively, my darling Jane. Oh dear God. Jane, I think Roxy is playing hide and seek with us. Jake, I think you are right. Oh, both, this should be a blast. You see, as a man in the tall rumpled hat, have you seen our friend Roxy? What's the matter, little fella? Cat got your tongue? Yo-ho! Hola! Ollie Oxenfree, wherever has my BFS gotten off to? Shit. Jake, I think I know what the trouble might be. What's that, Jane? Roxy is still embarrassed about that one time she couldn't kiss me. She is? Roxy, did you hear me? You think I didn't know about that, but actually did know about it. Dirk told me once it was a secret. But it's perfectly fine. There's no need to be unhappy at all. I'll let you kiss me right now to make up for it. That way you can overcome your personal problems and everything will be wonderful. Oh yes, let's all overcome our personal problems and grow together as better human beings. How does it sound, Roxy? Doesn't it sound great? Come here and give me a big happy smooch. Oh my God, I can't wait for this to happen. Tipsy nostalgically began pestering her impervious condescension. Betterwitch, please help. My friends are completely insane. Can you throw me back in jail? Well, you magic cocoon. Don't... what? W-D-W-I? Her imperious condescension locked the fuck out. She locked the fuck out. She's around here somewhere, Jane. I can feel it. Marco Polo. You stupid shits, that's not how that game works. Pumpkin. Deal with it. Ah, thank you. Show trickster lock. Didn't even notice. Marco Polo. I'm so boned. Bomb. Even Servi. What was it, the troll? It's looking like this. Oh no, Roxy is dancing out to the canvas. We will help Jack tuck her back onto the stage. This one? How often do I have to press this? Oh, in both ways. Okay, the music is far too long. We do this little... Wow, tuck count 69. Hey, she's slowly coming in. There she is. Gage trickster mode. Oh my God, now all three of them are in the mode. Stern fatherly disapproval. Oh, they're taking the role with some. Roxy, thanks for bumping me with that pumpkin was being such a square. My pleasure, Roxy. This is so much better, lol. I'm max overjoyed about stuff. Hip hip hooray. Jane, you're right. Kissing you would be super cathartic, make up for all my past mistakes and feeling bad about myself. Overcoming personal problems rules. Roxy and Jane, this is so capital that we are together like this and happy. I agree so much, Jake, but the fun hardly seems complete without Dirk. Oh, Jolly, you're right. Let's go see him straight away. Wow. Hey, hold up, you girls. Before we go see Dirk or get triple married plus babies or whatever, I wanna make a pit stop. Pit stop, Roxy? Yeah, we got to get Fifita in on this shit. Nobody ever considers poorly a sweet Fifita. Oh ho, you are spot on, Roxy. Let's go get Fifita and make this party that much sweeter. Damn straight. Hey, who wants to get wasted? Oh, me. I do. Wee. I love booze. What was I even thinking giving it up? We all make mistakes, Roxy. Yes, the important thing is that we learn from them and then solve our personal problems by facing them head on. LMAO, yay! Can you please just leave me here to die? What a chance, wise guy, you was alive at the party. Shish is it. This is my punishment for doing evil, terrible things when I used to be living people. I guess I deserve shish and yet nobody deserves shish. Nobody. Happy birthday, Jenny. Fuck yeah, I remember this because you misspelled. Oh my god, the look at the icon is a sucker now instead of the Homestuck face. Show. Hey there, unholy combination of Nepeta and Feferi, how you've been? Well, that was a dumb question, I'm sure. She's pretty awkward, isn't it? What was that? Fuck, I can't hear goddamn thing with she flipping Itridge doing the candy glue page. Can barely even hear my own words over this shrill thing of hideous pink. Don't ask me why I think it sounds pink, it just does, okay? I wonder how can I say this, like, the smile maybe just was meow meow. Anyway, I guess I've been wanting to say part of me is sorry for killing part of you. I mean that not as a part of me that used to be your Metzwit, cause obviously that part wasn't responsible for that chivalrous shit, but the part of me that used to be Moriel was part of you, and wherein Peter is just kind of a weirdly unrelated bystander in the show mesh. So I guess the whole me is sorry to Peter for having to put up with shit's shitty laugh triangle fallout, or this is absolutely the shittiest apology situation I can even fucking fathom. Can't even get some legitimate feelings of remorse of my chest. Cause the chest has contradicted feelings. Two people in the recipient issues amalgamation of the wrong party and somebody who could not give a bloody fitting fuck about any of these. Never mind, his reconciliation has been an absolute disaster. Can we at least come to terms on a sound policy of fuck Gamshi? Cause all I'm saying is basically just fuck that guy. And to the next planet. Getting dark. Dark. Son of a fuck. No, it is. Anything different about us, Dirk? I think so. Did you decide to forfeit anything resembling dignity for the rest of your lives, along with the hope of accomplishing anything constructive ever again? No, you silly goof. The difference that we solved all our personal problems. Roxy, are you drunk? I mean, in addition to being high on something and magically insane. The only thing I'm drunk on is good feelings due to facing all my problems instead of run away, plus although maybe a little alcohol, but that is ink up. Solved all your problems? Yeah, you guys look like you were in great shape. It's so true, you should try it. Try what? Solving your those what I might call problems now. Fuck off, my problems are fine. Watch, I'll go first. Did you know I got the huge fucking crunch on you? Yes. Oh my god, it's so good to get that off my chest. We should get married, dog. You wanna get married me? No. But we are all getting married. Everyone is doing is Jane, Jake, me, all getting way fucking betrothed up in here. Not to mention some babs in the works. Implying that sex happens. Roxy, even if flirting out random as confessions in any way constituted solving personal problems. It's not like that was ever a secret. I always knew you liked me. You told me practically every fucking day. Okay, yes, that is true enough. But I've never said let's get married and have some bobbies, did I? No, you've actually suggested that too, a number of times. Oh, I don't? Well, that's time I got a wedding ring. Come here, Stride. Put your fucker on. No. Come on, Dirk. Just pop it on. You would be helping me solve a personal problem. Stop it. Yours too. Don't you want your damn purpose to get the fuck out? This won't solve any problems and you are all fucking morons. No dirt, donk. You see, we're happy now. Bye-bye challenging interpersonal issues forever. You're not happy, you're demented, and how exactly does it solve any of your problems getting all candied up to go flushing however many months of sobriety down the toilet? Because, Donald Chance, the job strider, you got to kiss me while I was dead. That wasn't fair. Let me rectify this problem of mine, when I have no recollection of our sweet smoke. No way. Dirge, ring now. Bring makeouts. Get away from me. I have a sword. Screw you, my name is sword. Marry me and have my boy bees. I'll use it, I swear. It's sharp and it's awesome and it's a sword. Shush your mouth and make babyful love to your for sure wife. I'm too fucking cool for this. Mr. Bro, listen to my advice. I think you should just go for it. This is coming not only from your mystical guide, not only from an alternate version of yourself, but from a dude with a beep spectacular body. We both know you are never going to be happy under ordinary circumstances. You just do not have the right kind of syncopant to sustain that emotion. Look at me. I need to emerge a sweaty guy who loves horses in order to be happy. Gosh, Peep, horses, Dirk. I think about them all the time while I flex, and it makes me smile. It seems that similarly extreme measures will be needed for you as well. Oh, whatever. Oh my god, this is the closest kiss that I've ever seen. Queer babe, yeah, dog. You there, small servant with the umbrella. Fetch me a towel at once. Help Dirk escape to the side. I can just keep it. Can just put my finger on it. I wouldn't have clicked this 1,100 times, so this will take long enough. It is taking forever, even with just pressing down. Fuck. No, fuck no, and yes. Yay! Whoopee! Yee! Arg. Come on, Dirk, dance for us! Oh yes, Dirk, please do a dance. No. Dirk, don't be a prude. Stop being such a silly tight ass and cut the drug. Yeah, Dirk, do the robot. No. Eat, Dirk, let's see you pope and lock. No. Dirk, do the mashed potato. No, I wanna see some cabbage patches. Do a cabbage patch, Dirk. Absolutely not. Haha, dude, this is heavily ridiculous. Your brain is so impenetrable, but even this Peep whole candy magic can lighten you up. I'm so motherfucking amused by this. Shut up. No, Dirk, he's right. Just give in to feeling good and dropping props. Up to the rest of them, I guess that I'm loving this bullshit. Yeah, I don't think it's sad, but it's just pretty overstimulating. I'm afraid he can't hyper sugar Roxy. This was. I'm afraid he can't hyper sugar Roxy. His mind is as dense as my muscles are strong. By the way, would you like to feel my muscles, Roxy? Oh yes, Plox. God damn it, why did I listen to you? Nothing's changed. You may have merged with a sweaty horse guy, but you still sabotage me every chance you get. What's worse is you still actually believe you are helping me. What a crock of shit. Oh, don't be so mean to him, Dirk. Our muscle split is fun and cool. Fair, gee, you should feel his muscles, Dirk. Oh, he's so ripped. This You heard the woman, Dirk. Quit stirring and trot on over here and touch my goof-darn muscles. For the last time, I'm not touching your stupid muscles, and Roxy, just so you know, if you hook up with my douche of sweat, I'm gonna be hella pissed. Dex, these muscles are hard to psych. Jane, you wanna see ink on this action? Yes, I surely do. Oh, these really are wonderful muscles. Take, you simply must feel these muscles. Bob, howdy. Think your double washing freaking cut. He's truly immense, man. Dirk, it seems my muscles are a hit. Are you absolutely sure you won't feast your hands on this great A-beef? Please, someone, make it stop. Hey, I know. If Dirk wants to keep being a Drax, and maybe Shade Simpson Mumswide wants to quadruple marry us instead. There's an idea there. Well, hey ladies, let us not be hasty in excluding Dirk from our happy marital plans. Dirk, I've been waiting to say that before I solved all my problems. I was feeling so bad about things with you. Now that I'm happy, I've found out how to make everyone happy. You, me, Roxy, and of course Jane, who was in love with me just like you. I found out the best way to resolve a monthly conflict is for everybody to marry each other. Wait, you shape, I want to get married to me. Jake, I'm not marrying shit, and frankly, you've got some nerve floating down here babbling about marriage with that shit-eating grin and the dumb little pumpkin on your head. After the way you ditched me and ignored all my messages, you know what, if you didn't like me anymore and wanted to stop hanging out, then fine, I could handle that. But you just completely shut me out like I didn't even deserve an explanation. That's just cowardly. Why couldn't you just man up and talk to me? Jake, like I don't have feelings, like I'm some kind of robot. Well, you're wrong, I do. And I'm using those feelings by starting to feel like you're actually kind of an asshole. So whatever you were so afraid to tell me before your fucking sugar high, don't worry about it, I'll save you the trouble. It's over, Jake. Excuse me, you there? And there will be connection of royalty and peasantry. Come grope my almost bishop. No bloody way. Yes, do it. Equiush, why are you acting like such a bold and sniffing toolbox? What happened to you? And why are you wearing that guy's lame lushes? Take shoes off, even you had more style than that. Alright, no taker, say I see. Only a pair of grotesque Philistine blusterwings through the same coarse ignorance tunnel. What about you, Miss Unpalatable combination of a fairy and what? Dirk? Dirk, help, I'm having a problem. What? A part of me is having a very strong emotional reaction which I don't like. It's a part of myself I'm ashamed of. What part? The troll part. I did something shameful once. I do not find such emotions to be an acceptable feature of my new existence. How can I make this feeling go away? Dirk, I command you to instruct me how to eliminate these emotions. Can't help you, bro. This is what you asked for. You said you were scared to not exist. Well, this is what it's like to keep on existing, but I figure out how to deal. No, that's awful. I don't know what to do. With all of my astounding strengths, both muscular and cerebral, how can I waste dying so? Dying was better than having to live with the shame which was ironically caused by the very death in question. Equios, what the fuck are you talking about? You see, dwelling mustard blood. Half of me commands the peasant half of you to resolve my emotional turmoil, while humbly requesting the noble half of you to do the same. The other half of me doesn't give a flying hoot about your lame castle bull peep and is just kind of freaking out internally about this. Well, the heck, you might actually be more a mush than me, I'm fucking impressed. But yeah, talking it out when you get aims you, reconciliation helps. Me and the very shite she's Abomination had a nice talk earlier, shorter. Say what you choose. Well, say what you got to say, just don't mess with the very parts too much, okay, man? She's very dear to me, I mean both parts, got it? You're right, I must speak to her. Nikita, I swore that I would protect you, but I failed. In a moment of weakness, my reverence for superior got the better of me, and instead of standing up for you, I decided to bow before a stupid peep juggalo or something. What? Wait, I actually did that. What's so frustrating? Peep is wrong with me. I'm not a perfect man, Peter, nor am I perfect, as you might say. What the fuck, a cat pun? And pull our peep together, dude. This emotional state is might abysmal. But in any case, I hope you can find it within your kind of beef pump biscuit to forgive. No, gosh dang it, I don't deserve to be forgiven. Am I saying the peep I pulled on you was so bad I just can't even? Hey, can you maybe wrap up shish psychotic pathology to watch freak while you're actually making me look like the model of mental health? Anyway, your confusion to the very shite of her with your word emotional baggage. Allow me to finish, sir, peon. Preferably try not to listen to anything he shares. You've had enough heartache to endure without lumping in Peter's twisted relationship with his Horshkin motherfucker. Peter, you will disregard any conversations you write to the Ferrari and focus solely on my attempted statements of contrition. Man, what right do you have to order Peter to do anything, let alone listen to your conflicted whining? Hey, Fev, can you believe this guy? Do not address Ferrari while I'm talking to Peter. It's confusing to Peter was critical and absolving me of guilt, even though I probably don't deserve it. Fuck your pollution, I take back my advice. Stop talking to Peter and leave Ferrari alone. No, yes, no, yes. No, okay, I'm not doing you dumber yes, no shit. Then leave us, for I and my world will have much to discuss. No, you're flipping down, this conversation is over. Yes, I do. No, you don't. Yes, no, yes, no, yes. No, you have to stop. Can't you see where tearing Ferrari apart? Okay, I'm going to the bathroom really quick. Insanity tastes like sugar. Who knew? I am back. Let me drink another thing. And go to the next page. I said go to the next page. Oh, they're really tearing her apart. Oh god, she exploded. Dear sweet precious Fifita explode. Oh, it was Christmas Eve. Oh no, it wasn't Christmas Eve, it wasn't the 24th January. Why are they suddenly doing Christmas stuff? We were Trickster Mode Christmas from Toby Fox. I think this is now looping indefinitely. Tricksters, alchemize! I'm obviously whose mama you paint. You wound up on a sword with a ordinary household weapon V and begin to recreate a series of legendary weapons from the 7 continents of a magical kingdom from cherubim folklore. The name of the kingdom is a well-guarded secret raided only by the cunning ninny wizards and Pashut eagles. If you beheld this kingdom, if you even knew its name, you would understand stupidity no human ever has. For it is said that any mortal who listens to it, although yes perfectly absent syllables, will achieve instantaneous dumb enlightenment. Each legendary weapon is named after the continent it was created in. World building! No one in the kingdom knows which name belongs to what continent, not even the wizards. The subjects frequently ask each other which continent they are on, and as such every conversation tends to sound like an abbot and Costello-Wuti, and some have even speculated that the vaudevillian comedy duo are the kingdom's merciful messiahs, but that is a matter of heated debate among the Federation of Baloney Scholars. This made absolutely no sense at all. I'm obviously who? 1 zillion. There she is, forged in fire by the smith of Pipplerob, commissioned by the sage lord of the Wassenchai fiefdom in the realm of the snugly Phosmic Goblins. You made the Warhammer of Sillyhoo! Plucked from the withered utensil dwarf, none other than the chieftain of the Triffletooth clan himself, polished to a gleam in his glowing claws by the devoted Abercrombie Buttersky. Behold, the battle spoke of Sillywatt! Each was handcrafted by the Sendemost artillery hermit of the hallowed Shandamost caves to be mounted in times of peace upon the World Burblemonk's personal placard of drip. Lo, the flintlocks of Sillyhoo! Swashed from the beckles of the rough tumble-bellied japes, even it offered atop the kingdom's last known widely equipping fluffy dimple pillow to the resplendent first rumble lumpy whiffing of the horse administration. I give you the cutlass of Sillyware. Dirk doesn't even want it. Perhaps from the most priceless scribbly plink once was mined from the famous whooping volcanoes owned and created by the distinguished Maximilian Hot Pocket Packershuttle Jr., and then pegged to the booms the hilarious traveling beef miser's explosive winklepork snuff. Ta-da! The blunderbuss of Sillyway! A wheel-hard sword for a wheel-hard dude. It was said to be forged by a Japanese master over the heat of a roaring manga fire. It was cooled in an enchanted spring where virgin horse bars and... yeah, this is still just Dirk's sword. Unbreakable katana, yes. Flippity dippity doo papa shopper double floppy mumble scurry noodle scurry possible pizzle nip. Check it out, the sizzles of Sillywitch. And Dirk, he's just dead in the background. For good measure, you decide to make Sillywave and Sorhu, just to be on the safe side. Someday you look back on those decisions, say, thank God I did that. What next? Are you sure it's really a good idea? A fancy Santa is already such a piece of shit. Maybe let's try not to get carried away making shitty things even shittier than they need to be. Okay, you make a silly Santa. You guess that's fine, as long as you only make one. Oh fuck, you make a bunch of silly Santas. Oh kids, I think it's time we move this along, don't you? Hello? Fucking teens. God damn it, we are just gonna zoom in forever on the Santa knows, aren't we? Okay, we are done here. Oh god, ha ha ho ho ho. You return to the safety of Act 6, Act 5, Act 1. You finally slip out of the fabled peach burst trance of the joke bollocks and cease quaking in the fruit sandwich stores of the goof jester tongue stubborn stores they wear. Let us never speak of Act 6, Act 5, Act 2 again. What the fuck? Just what? No. Please don't type on the narrative prompt. You can't fucking do that. Do what? Go backwards. This isn't backwards, stupid. It's forwards. After all, the trickster shit happened. No, I mean backwards by an act. Or I guess an act. Ah, I hate the things I'm forced to say and acknowledge is real because of you. I can go back all the acts I want. The acts are kind of meaningless anyway. Besides, Fix the Mode was getting obnoxious. No, it wasn't. Yes, it was. No. Yes. No. Let's not do the curious yes-no thing. It was great. It was the best thing I ever unlocked from your bullshit monitors. Don't erase the only awesome thing I ever saw these assholes do, aside from dying. What are you talking about? I didn't erase it. It was still a thing that happened. Do you really think I have the power to make something unhappen? I would have to be a wizard to do that, and as we both know perfectly well, magic is fake as shit. I want to see more candy antics, you awful fuck. Then be back forward to the next act. No way, and incidentally, I didn't authorize you to sense that lollipop. Oh what? You don't approve of my choo-choo? Approve of kids doing something kinda like drugs and making dumb plans to get quadruple married and have babies? No, I don't approve of that. Besides, that's no way to make progress. You don't just give the hero some cheap game-breaking candy, let them blast through the whole adventure and all the personal issues. Let them do the ex machina shit you were trying to pull. Yeah, right, more like delicious ex machina. Lame. Go back. No. I mean back forward. No. Go back forward to act, whatever. No. I want to see them finish the candy bomb. Nope. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. You piece of shit. Fuck you. Oh no, not this again. Stop making this thing go backwards. Why did Gumsy have to give you the crowbar? I should have killed him a long time ago. Fucking clown so. This atrocious garbage you're making me watch. Never ending enough. Oh, this is hard to read. Without making me go backwards to acts. You are literally the most incompetent asshole is to put the crowbar down. No, good grief, poor Jane. Stop. I can't read this, I'm getting nauseous. Fine, now what? Caliborn, first let me explain something to you. I guess it falls on me to teach you these life lessons because as unpleasant as the idea is for both of us, I'm the closest thing you will ever have to a father. You see, teenagers are sensitive and beautiful creatures. Well, not you, you're repulsive, but most teenagers I mean. We can't just force them to settle all the issues with insane psychotropic game power-ups. They have to face all those issues themselves, or they will never learn and grow as people. Who cares? Well, you don't, but human beings do. The journey itself is more important than the destination. The struggle is what builds character and teaches us about ourselves and about life. Bullshit, I did them all a favor by giving them my juju. They were going nowhere and being stupid and doing literally nothing whatsoever. Except for bellowing and grotesque emotions. Look how much great stuff they got done because of me. Of course, you think you were doing them a favor, you were an alien. So is your sister. She thought the juju would be a great boon for them as well, but she was wrong. See, your chavos are predisposed to love all this trickster crap, all that goofy, squeaky, candy-coated nonsense is a critical part of your people's mythos. The chibberite silly chunk sort of embodies a unified field of absurd platonic ideals to the cherubim, so when you see expressions of it in reality, of course you're gonna go apeshit. But that kind of stuff is freakish and disturbing to humans. Those aren't our ideals. What? Furthermore, that could only be seen as a boon from an asocial species. You never have to deal with other people, so if you lick a magic lollipop that flips a switch in your brain that says, all my problems are solved, I guess maybe that's fine for cherubs, but if you're a human, you haven't actually solved anything. By the same logic, it's not much of a boon to a human's physical journey either. Using an item that lets them start maniacally powering from point A to point B isn't doing them any favors. I have no idea what you're talking about. It's like when Mario gets a star. You know when Mario gets a star? Who the fuck is Mario? He's a small Italian plumber who goes on sideway adventures. He jumps on stuff and bobs brick with his head to save the princess. What's Italian? What's a plumber? Never mind what an Italian is, that's just the kind of guy on Earth. And a plumber is a guy who fixes load gapers. What's a load gaper? Shut up. Anyway, sometimes when Mario is running sideways, he gets a star that makes him magic and invincible. You mean he becomes Trickster Mario? Yes, but less stupid. For a while he becomes fleshy and hyperactive and nothing challenging anymore. He just starts barreling over mushrooms and leaping over pits as fast as he can, then gets to the end and jumps on the flagpole and that's it. Mario wins. But the point is, he didn't really win. That magic star was actually devastating to his development as a human being. Why? Because he skipped over many critical trials on his spiritual journey. Mario needs to stop on all these mushrooms. He needs to bonk those bricks with his head for the sake of his personal growth. By using the star, he's denying himself many powerful moments of catharsis. Well, I don't know. Maybe Mario isn't the best example. Like, I'm not sure if Mario really even has a soul. He's just kind of a one-dimensional friendly cartoon plumber, so maybe the stuff doesn't quite apply to him. But these aren't one-dimensional plumbers we are talking about here. These are teens. And as we all know, teens have big feelings. I can't take any more of this. The discourse with you has been even more grating and unpalatable than usual. You said you'd help me speed up my quest, but all you did was trick me into hearing another conversation, in which you indulge yourself to an extent, which I cannot even believe. I'm going to hit things with my crowbar again. No, don't. Jane is still nursing a wicked hangover, you ass. Then be useful to me. I think I've been forced to unlock these screens and use these pointless events long enough. My quest is dumb. I want to know how to get on with a real adventure. As it occurred to you that your quest in its limitless tedium and thankless busywork was designed to facilitate your personal growth, to prepare you for your ultimate destiny beyond this game? No, anyway, didn't you say one time I was incapable of growing? Oh, right. Well, has it occurred to you that it might have been designed to fuck with your head and serve as a punishment for being such a horrible little shit? Yes, that occurs to me. Every second I think about it. I tolerated many aggravations, and I'm prepared to tolerate many more. What gets me closer to triumphing over you in this moronic game? I will find more keys under random as unlabeled stones. I will watch another million hours of numbskulls whimpering about their romance not coming true. I will even endure more of these patently ludicrous acts, even though they appear to me nothing at all. But what I will not stand for is going fucking backwards. Fair enough, but I already told you how to accelerate your viewing. What, when? See those two planes of glass there? Take your crowbar and smash them. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot. Is it really the only way to go to what's next so that I can put my plans in motion? Yes, you should be pleased by the irony. Smashing the glass will cause you to reflect upon a lifetime you have yet to spend, breaking stuff. Huh? Is the irony not fucking delicious? No, stop trying to bogart my stick or playing insidious mind games and doing shitty twists. You suck at it so bad. I am sorry. Not breaking the glass, I mind. This is the thing that involves teamwork, right? Yes? You and the body have to turn both keys simultaneously. Will teach you a wonderful lesson about life. Fuck. Don't act like you aren't will be having a great time there with your new friends. You're practically the ringmaster of your own little dark carnival by now. You're loving every minute of it. Don't deny it. No, I'm not. Sooner or later, you will have to face the fact that literally all adventures are about learning the value of teamwork. Teamwork and friendship, the two razor-sharp edges of the mighty Excalibur which every hero should keep in his scabbard. Even shitty heroes like you. Fine, I'll do it, but only because the alternative where I talk to you for even one more second would be so much worse. The narrative prompt has been locked. Caliburn, break glass. It's smashed. I can't read anything. As the narrative prompt has been locked still. The glass is smashed. Gamzee is standing in front of the other one. Caliburn and Gamzee engage. Why are there two arrows now? Probably because there are two screens. Okay, so do we have to click on both now? Ah, this one is the white one. Oh no, the chat window is in the way. Let me put it a little bit away. Make it smaller. Okay, this should work. Tell me, satisfied TT began pestering Gutsy Gumshoe GG. Jane? What happened to the lollipop? I dropped it. I think it fell into the crypt. Good. So go with Terror TT began pestering Tipsy Nostalgic TT. Roxy? What? I take it by the disgruntled series of letters that you're feeling about as quaddy as me and Jane right now. Yeah, Jake, welcome to Hangover City. Population. Some extra chance beside me for change. Well, you know what they say about misery and how it supposedly enjoys company. No it doesn't. It enjoys a wet towel draped over its head and less talking. Your point well taken. Moment he stopped being so chip at you, do you feel like shit or not? Indubitably, rest assured, it feels like a brood of Aunties Vermin is making its most valiant effort to escape from my skull. Lol, Jake, English with a hangover, everyone. Slow clap. Pardon? I'm just saying, if you're hungover the first time, please do the experience some justice. You're giving suffering a bad name. I will say the multicolored lights from my computer strobing directly into my elbows aren't helping the matter one freaking bit. Not literally, cause ow. Jake, here's some sage advice from a veteran of substance abuse and its deleterious consequences. Don't use your fucking skelter when you get a hangover, you dog. Well, I wouldn't, but I just gave Jane my only other device. I don't know how many times I've told her to keep more than one computer on her, no matter what, in case of situations just like this. Oh, why does she want a computer? Is that who Dirk's talking to now? I don't know, maybe. She's not exactly talking to me at the moment, not that I can blame her. So, best birthday ever, or best fucking birthday ever, huh? In the interest of the peace and the irony god, let's go with the latter. Whatever role I played in ruining your party, sorry about that. Oh lord, the last thing I give a shit about is my stupid sweet 16. What a farce, I was trying to act as if we were all living normal, well-adjusted lives, albeit in a marvelous fantasy setting populated by skeletons. If only we just had some cake and wore some hats and I blew out all the candles in one big puff, we could pretend all the problems we had with each other would magically stop existing. The most horrifying thing of all is I actually got my wish. Haha, thanks, Calliope. Oh well, I'm sure she had good intentions. Yeah, I still think I've been pretty lousy to you. Had my head up my ass for a while there. By the time your birthday came around, I was kind of freaking out about Jake. I thought I had the situation under control. But I didn't, not just with Jake, but with respect to pretty much everything. I understand. Boy, you really let him have it back there. I guess so. Had a similar meltdown with him earlier, I'm not going to lie. It felt really good. Huh. At least it did at the time. I only wish I could have stayed as lucid as you during our transformation. How did you manage it? It wasn't on purpose. Actually, if I had a choice, I probably would have just said, fuck it. Sugar shock my brain, please. That is to say, I have trouble escaping for myself. It's kind of a problem. Let's not talk about it, so please continue. Okay. Instead of keeping my cool like you, I just started gushing over him like a last loon, surrendering any sliver of dignity I might have earned by telling him off earlier. I just cannot believe some of the things I said. Oh god, I told him I wanted to get married and have babies. Yeah, but to be fair, by the time you came looking for me, all of three of you were saying that to anything that moved. I know, but one thing to write off something you say to an altered state of mind, but what makes the admission so mortifying to me is actually meant it, and I'm sure he must know that by now. Now if he's so humiliated, I just want to die. I would ask him to shoot me right here if I could bring myself to say a word to him. Somehow I don't think he's up to the task, which is doubly unfortunate, since it's literally what we all came here to do. Speaking personally, I probably run the swords through my own dick before I could bring myself to kill Roxy, even for her own good. So, when the chips are down, I guess that's how much of a badass I really am. Ooh, we are all such winners. Yeah, oh, Mox is off the fucking charts. Rox? What? Am I an asshole? No, Jay, I think I might be an asshole. All of my friends hate me now. Are you sure I'm not just an asshole and never actually realized it? Well, maybe you're an asshole sometimes, but it's always on accident, and most people are accidental assholes a lot of times anyway, so who cares? Look at that, the candy didn't have the problems talking is happening. I can't believe I was so oblivious to the feelings of all the people I care about. How could I not see that Jane was in love with me? I really am a dope. I guess I did know deep down at some point, but then I somehow convinced myself otherwise. Can't even imagine how she must have felt all this time I was seeing Dirk. And all those times I talked to her ear off about our relationship. Oh goodness. Yep. I wonder what things would be like if she told me. Maybe it's better she didn't in the end. I probably would have just broken her heart like I did with Dirk. I should say something to her, but I'm not sure what to say. I don't think she wants to hear anything from me, to be honest. Maybe you could tell her I'm sorry for me. Why can't you just tell her? She's right there. I don't know, she's obviously so mad at me. I can't bring myself to say anything. I'm just really fucking check right over how I treated her. If I was brave, I could face that feeling and just talk to her and try to make her square. But I don't think I really am brave. I'm not brave, and I don't think I love adventure either. Whoa, Jake. You know how you think you know these things about yourself? Like all those personal attributes about you as if they are written down somewhere like a sort of mini-biography, so they have to be true. So you just believe them and hope that the believing is what makes them true. But then you spend so much time believing those things and taking the truth for granted that you somehow forget to make them true with your words and deeds. How can I truly love adventure when I never even knew what it was? I don't think it's raiding tombs and clobbering scoundrels. That's stuff fun and all, but that's not what adventure is. Adventure is... it's something else. It's doing the things I'm genuinely afraid to do, but can't, because I'm a coward. Okay, go, stop shooting yourself. I tell her for you. I actually really relate to what Jake just said. Not really the part with that he didn't know what adventure was, but that you were thinking that you were liking something. It's really easy to convince yourself that you like something even though you actually hate it. I had that happen to me quite a few times already. Jane, you know, we probably should have talked about this Jake stuff a long time ago. Tell me about it. I don't know if I was kidding myself all those years that there was a conflict of interest between us or what. Same. Maybe I was just pretending your feelings for him weren't a factor because my perception of him was already overcomplicated enough. Or maybe it was more like I was aware of them, but on some level decided they shouldn't matter because I felt like you had a natural advantage over me. Because, you know, you are like, not a dude. Always a weird moment when you finally realize you don't like it. Or although if you think you don't like a thing, but then you figure out that you actually like the thing, you just don't like a certain depiction of the thing. I think you know what I'm talking about. But I always felt you had the advantage over me too, because you were you. You make things happen, and I don't. Yeah, well, it turns out maybe that's not such a good quality if you want to make a relationship last longer than 2 seconds, at least not in my case. I know I whipped into him pretty hard when I had the clown hair and the little soda can on my head. But the truth is I was pretty goddamn overbearing. Sometimes I look back on stuff and think I might have essentially bullied him into a relationship with me. Actually, it's more complicated than that. Parts of me were operating independently for myself. Looks like I was bullying myself into bullying him into liking me, if that makes sense. It doesn't really, but that's fine. Anyway, my insanity scared him right the fuck off. There were times when I basically treated him like shit without even realizing it, and I regret it. I should probably tell him that, but given how I just called him an asshole while wearing overly suspenders, I'm probably the last person he wants to hear from now. Clearly, we both used some poor judgment. Looking back, it seems crazy to me that we both jeopardized our friendship over mutual infatuation with, let's face it, one spectacularly goofy kid. Can we both at least agree we may have overrated the allure of Jake English? Yes! Maybe if we could have talked to each other about him, it would have helped. Like talked about why we felt that way about him. At least maybe it wouldn't have helped that most English down who the ludicrous pedestal put him on. Yeah, that might have saved us a lot of grief. It's not like I hate him now. Even though that's probably what he thinks, he's still my friend. But the extent to which I centered my whole life around a childish fantasy about him is just painfully embarrassing in hindsight. I wonder if I'll ever be able to look at him again without feeling miserable about myself. So does it mean we are both totally over him now? I can't really tell. Me neither. I guess the real problem is our clique was too small. Poor Jake was the only viable romantic target. I mean, considering our respective orientations. Maybe we just never knew enough people. Perhaps, or maybe we just don't need anybody as anything other than friends, I mean. In the interest of appeasing the bitterness gods, let's go with the letter. Pipsy Nostalgia Gigi began pestering Gutsy Gumshoe. Gigi, hey Janie, how you holding up, girl? I feel like garbage, but otherwise, fine. You off yourself yet? No? Okay, good. Please don't yet. But a personal backstage pass to Jake English self-loathing tour. And I'm in no condition to take the full brunt of his lamentation that I'm the only one he's talking to, so need a little support here for my bestie. What is he saying? He wants me to relay an apology to you. Cause he thinks he's not brave enough to say it like 10 feet away there on the stone bed and he thinks you're pissed at him. Oh man, I don't want to do this. Do what? An awkward tell him a sad sequence of apologies through text messages. Okay, that's a sane answer. What should I say? Tell him I said we'll talk about it later, like after we are dead. Okay, well maybe I won't say that last part, but okay. What's going over there? Fine. Not allowed to focus on the dying font. Don't look like Dirk much wants to stab me with his many-me sword. TBA, waiting around to be body murdered into off oneself is even more awkward than you would think, plus kind of would whack. Especially with a headache. Blah, Jane, this is dump. Yeah, call me crazy, but I don't think our candy apple self-source is true entirely. Yo, trickster mode success! Ticked it. Jane, you know what I'm sad about? Rafita exploding. Yeah. Why she have to die again like that? She was so sweet and perfect and my friend. She would always just talk and talk about the funniest things from her life. As 2 troll ladies and it always lifted my spirits. Am I cursed or something, Jane? Cursed? Yeah, it's like I always seem to accidentally kill my cats. Or my half-cat girls. Who are part sea princess and also an alien ghost. I don't know, maybe this line of speculation is no particular coherence. Jane, after we go dear, you would help me have a funeral for her? Of course, Roxy, I would like that. I always wanted to go to a funeral. Is that weird? Maybe that's weird, I don't know. Me not like in an especially morbid or ghostly kind of way. I just think it would be cool to honor our memory. Never did that for Friedrich, but I should have. Shake's bugging me again. Be right back. Voxy, while you were at it, do you think you could relay the same sentiments to Dirk? I was thinking about all the stuff he said to me while we were all telling him to dance. And yeah, I was really being a prick when I went away to Lomax. He was right about everything. I should have come clean about wanting some space. Damn it, Jake, after your whole previous spiel, you wanna relay double apologies to me? I know I'm so terrible, I'm sorry. I'm just not feeling up to those conversations yet. My head is killing me. Oh, Grandma, why did your sweet skull-based computing technology have to be such a brainfucker? Well, I can't do it. Why? Cause I'm sort of, kinda, not talking to Dirk either. Why not? Cause of reasons. Jolly, but you're talking to Jane, yes? Yeah? Well, seeing as he's presumably talking to Dirk, are you relaying my apology to her already? Why don't you relay my apology to Dirk through her? Oh my fucking god, Jake, no. LMAO. Why not? She'd probably be a spot about it. Hell, they could probably bond over one absolute douche muffin I've been to them both. I'll say, look, Jake, you squeezed the Spanish sigh out of me. Are you happy? Is there some heavy business you are having trouble addressing with Dirk in person? You could get Jane to relay my message for you as well. Jake, I know Jake said so. Alright, I'm tell her, Jane, like pretty much exactly what you said, but only because it's so fucking dumb and hilarious. Jane, Jake wants you to pass an apology to Dirk for him too. What? It's true. This is just getting silly. He wants you both to bond over his douche muffinness. P.S. douche muffin was his word, not mine. I'm being hell impartial about all this. We were already sort of doing that. Oh yeah? Wait, don't tell him that. That would be mean-spirited. Hold up, what are you doing? What are you and Dirk saying? Oh, nothing. Anything about me? No, just some stuff we should have talked about a long time ago. Gotcha. Oh, though. He wants me to tell you to give a message to Dirk for me too while you are at it. The Crocker switchboard is lighting up today. Why does Jake want you to give Dirk a message to me? Because it's ridiculous? You actually want to say something to Dirk but can't at the moment? Not really. Well, I don't know. Wait, is Dirk not talking to you for some reason? Is that why Jake suggested going through me? Good gravy, this is getting complicated. No, well, I mean, maybe he does got a bone to pick with me and don't want to talk, but I'm not sure. Maybe it's that I can't bring myself to talk to him. Why not? Cause I'm a shitty disgrace, and he's probably so ashamed of me he can barely stand being inside the same room with me at this point. Why would you think that? Because you heard what he said about how I fell off the wagon. You could just tell how disappointed he was, and he was right to be. But you weren't in your right state of mind still. I know, but you said it yourself about the confessions you made to Jake. Sure, you were tripping balls in a cherry pop, but that really just enabled you to do what you really wanted to do deep down. So that do the moon Jake snuck up and told me with a magic pumpkin. I was like, yo, let's get smashed at my place. There's stuff happening in the background, by the way. I hardly wasted a second before giving in, and I thought I was actually over that, but the second I'm giving the slightest justification to drink again, I say fuck it. So it turns out I didn't stop wanting to like I told myself, but that I still wanted to while pretending I didn't pull some bogus tough girl act. And I thought I was better than the problem, or more like I thought I was too cool and too strong to admit it was actually really hard. But the truth is, I was not strong and cool. I was weak and lame all along, and now Dirk knows that too. For some reason, letting him down feels like the worst part. It is equally lame and weak, cause I should care for my own sake, not for how it makes a dude see me, but it still just really bothers me, man. Jake again, hold please. You're motherfucking welcome, oh Gamzee. Gamzee gave Jack Noir from the Alpha Timeline. Sir, little Kel. Oh, we are getting real about alcoholism now. Yeah, alcoholism is no joke, actually. It's also far too normalized. Like, it's totally an addiction, and it's so easy to get alcohol, actually. And if you see someone really drinking their brains out all the time, get them some help. But the problem is, people who are addicted need to get into the mindset that they need the help. Roxy? Rox, what is she saying? Talk to me, Roxy. Please don't leave me hanging here. I can't take it. I can't bear having two of my clothes as chums hate me and having you shut me out on top of that. Okay, Shisha, calm your micro shorts. I'm here. Stealing inspo for a PO. What are you doing? You have to tell me later. Ah, there you are. I'm sorry for being a pest, but I just see Jane's there pecking away at conversations with you and Dirk, and it feels like you are all kind of leaving me behind. Oh, Jake, nobody's doing that. Okay, I'm probably being paranoid, but I've done such a bang-up job of alienating my other friends. So you're the only one I can talk to for now. Wait, I haven't alienated you yet, have I? Oh, don't worry, we're still humanated. Are you really sure, Roxy? Are you sure you are not just trying to spare my feelings? You can be honest with me if you hate me. No, too, please just say it. Sweet Guy Fieri's fat laughing ghost, Jake. No, I don't hate you. I promise you're still my bro, goddammit. Oh, okay, phew, then talk to me, about what? I don't know anything. What are you talking about with Jane? My drinking problems. I see. Would you like to talk about them with me? Maybe I could help. Damn, Jake, like that is cool and appreciated in theory, but this is some kind of heavy shit for me. I really don't know if I can do double duty to my alcoholism with you and Jane simultaneously. Oh yes, it's probably not the best way to go. Yes, probably not. Ah, I didn't think that she still was on it. I kind of thought that she was getting off it. But yeah, you totally have to tell me about it later, what you have planned. Oh, he's staring into the eyes. So, then what else is there we can choose all fat about? Really bond over together in an emotional, fulfilling manner? Take, you're an extra study guy. Well, Danu Jay, why don't you tell me what you're thinking and we go from there, alright? So, that sure was a doozy of a kiss you gave Dirk there, huh? Lol, fuck, yeah. How was it? It was, go on, it was fucking inappropriate. And yet, oh Jay, it was so choice, but wrong. Wrong. I don't know, it seemed innocent enough to me. What was so wrong about it? A whole host of things. Not sure on how much detail I want to spell out why exactly it wasn't cool, but like, Jake, you're a pretty simple guy, and I mean that as ways as possible. It just wasn't right. No disagreements there, but like I said, I'm here to talk about whatever you feel like. Okay, see, this is just another embarrassing thing from my past. When I was more out of control with Dirk, I was just way too aggressive. I hassled him all the time, pretty much every day, just like he said about me and him, like getting married and having babies, you know, last male and female on Earth. Oh, he's a hunk. His dreams comes true. Time for repopulate. This would just be repopulation based on incest. The billiard balls again. So before the flashing lights. Yeah, so not cool looking back on it. And I had no excuse. I always knew he was just such a gay dude, and I guess maybe hitting on a guy who don't like girls once or twice maybe is alright or even flattering. But after so long, it was probably just pissing me off or messing with his head or something. Definitely wasn't what he wanted to hear from a friend, let alone day in and day out through garbled drunk texts. Who might fuck it harassed him into kissing me? Just put back some low-end shit I thought we put behind us. Just another way I completely humiliated myself in front of him. So is that why you can talk to him now? I certainly have no trouble relating to that. Yep, I didn't even know why really. He's like tactic turned to the max about everything, but here's something about him that just makes it hurt to feel like you let him down. You really love him, don't you? Yeah, Jake, I guess. The answer is a categorically unapologetic fucking yeah, but I don't think that was much a secret. And the fact that it was so loudly not a secret exemplified my stupidity on the matter. It's fair to say I never came close to feeling as strongly about him as you. And you actually. I've actually worried at times that I just wasn't capable of feeling that way about anyone. Maybe that's why I was just meant to be alone. You ain't missing much. Half is a brutal shit ninja with turds for nunchucks. Be grateful that steak-ass motherfuckers will be not nowhere near you. So I think Jake actually might be aromantic and asexual when I think about it. He just doesn't know it. Oh my god, why? Ouch. This is looking so painful. I noticed you nearly slipped that wedding ring on his finger. Oh god, that ring. You almost scooped my boyfriend out from under me in one fell proposal. Oh, did I? From under you? Wait, no, I mean, once for eternity. Wow, now wait a minute. I'm baking that head can, ha. Thank you. Easy, you just messing. Oh, haha, okay. Man, that ring so? What happened to it? Do you remember? Not really. God damn it. Must have lost it when I was a fucking trickster. Shakes fist at all tricksters. think this Jack Noir is now having the power of Lord English. Did you need it for something? Need it? Not really, I just really liked that ring. Kinda spoke to me in a way. Hey, want to know something lame? Yes. The moment I first saw that ring, I was like in my head thinking, someday I want to give that ring to the person I marry, whoever that is. Duh. That's not lame. That's nice. Not pretty lame, but whatever. Shows what sort of one-trick mind I got. God, I'm obsessed with finding somebody to kiss, aren't I? It was really quite pathetic. Oh, it was a funny thing as the ring turns you invisible, which might be my subconscious telling me something about my love life. Like, I find the guy of my dreams, slip it on his finger, and poof, he disappears. Bye-bye, hubby. Oh well, don't matter. The ring is gone, and with it, so too are my lame dreams. Oh god, he is loading. Is everything okay? Yeah, he just wanted to make sure I don't hate him like you all do, which you don't even I see. I'm just talking to him a bit to help him not feel bad. Sorry, that's okay, you were saying? I was gonna say why I finally quit drinking. I mean, if you want to know. Yes, actually, once you did stop, it made me finally realize it was a problem for you for a long time. Didn't say anything at the time, but it made me wonder if I wasn't doing the right thing before. I failed to point out you might have a problem, or just going along with it and precipitating in lively banter anytime you clearly had too much to drink. Was I just being a bad friend? It wasn't your responsibility to fix my shit, and anyway, I think I made it hard for anyone to come at me like it was a real problem. I was always joking around so much and having a good time, like kind of overzealously so. It probably just made people feel like a shitty wet blanket for even mentioning it. How long do you think it's been a problem? I don't know, it's hard to say exactly when I started getting real carried away. Plus at some point I discovered a load of my mom's centuries-old books in the house, and I didn't have much to relate to her but except her books. So I felt like drinking was a way to be more like her, or be closer to her, kinda. There was nobody around except the silly chess people, who in a way just made me feel more alone. It also reminded me there was only one of two humans left, and the other was an ocean away. So little by little, I got out of hand. And one of the only things I had to look forward to was the idea that the game was supposed to be able to bring my mom back. Assuming I even decided to have the better witch out by playing at all. I see the rifts in reality. Ich hab nichts mit dir geredet. But it turned out you couldn't bring her back, at least not the way you thought. So what was it that made you finally decide to give it up? Well, that's pretty much what it was. When I first went to Lopan, I saw my sprite there. So I got out my bottle of mom slime and was all ready for the best and most pognant reunion ever. And that's when the Jack closed work. I just knew the witch had fucked me over again, because what other heck is insane enough to get Jackalos to do her dirty business exclusively? No hacks but her, and I was so pissed and distraught about the goddamn clown squandering my sprite. I got crazy drunk and felt the super sorriest for myself I ever did. But little did I know there would be a lovely silver lining to the typical. Dear sweet precious Fifita. She became a great friend, and what's more was she told me not to worry, that my mom would be coming anyway, and all I had to do was wait a while. And I believed her cause she knew and stuff, and was the best, so that's when I decided to clean up my act. Didn't want her to meet a sloppy, embarrassing mess of a daughter. Even if she did like to drink at some point, it was kind of a childish idea that doing so myself would make me closer to her or help us bond or whatever. Anyway, I think I might have overestimated her drinking habits. She sure didn't look like no drunk. No, Jane, did I mention? I saw her in a dream today. No, she's real young so, like our age. And she looks so pretty and happy. Not like a girl with booze challenges. I think her fav color must be orange, just like Dirk. She was wearing the same sunny orange nighty deal I caught glimpse of her briefly another time, and oh, she also called me Mom? Huh? Yeah, that's right. You know, I'm really not sure if she's actually my mom. But I don't know if we're tones genetically related somehow. I just think there's more to it than we know. I guess we'll find out. Wow. Yep, I have a new phone. All the parking tickets, she doesn't bother with them anymore. The whole place was shaking for a moment there. What? Foxy, do you know if Jane just felt it rumbling too? Yeah? Is it still going on? No, it stopped. What do you think it was? I don't know. Maybe an earthquake? I'm not sure if these moons can have earthquakes. Doesn't matter. Some sort of Presbyterian lunar anomaly, I guess probably nothing to worry about. Maybe it was like tidal force due to gravitation or the tensile forces from the biggest chain. Yes, let's say that's what it was. Yeah, he's burning down Frostburn right now. Have you and Roxy been talking? Yes. Is she pissed at me or something? She won't talk to me. No, not at all. Then what gives? She was wondering the same about you. What? Are you disappointed in her? Why would I be? Seems that way to her earlier, when you chastised her for drinking again. Oh, and now the condensed battleship is arriving. Well, yeah, I was upset she fell off the horse. Or the wagon, the horse wagon, whatever. The thing you ride around on when you're drinking. But so what? There was cotton candy in her hair and she was being stupid. What do you expect? It was a moment of indiscretion. I'm not mad at her and I'm not disappointed in her. It's ridiculous. Want to know what I really think of Roxy? I'm proud of her. She's the only one of us who could face her problems and get down to business and actually solve them. And there's hand-wringing or suffering in silence or any of the bullshit. She saw she had an addiction and then decided to fucking fix it, just like that. She's probably stronger than the other three of us put together. Moxie would laugh if she hears it. Oh God, I love Edelmina's hair, like, it's just going forever and is everywhere. Remember way back before the started we were talking, you and me, and I was rambling at length about leadership like I actually had a clue what I was talking about. I remember. You said I would be the leader of our team in name and in spirit. Also, I never really felt like it. Yeah, that's kind of the point. I guess in a way I was right, but not how I expected. See, to be perfectly honest, we are a party of losers. Heroes make shit happen, but that's not what we do or what we are supposed to do. We wait. We wait for literally everything. We wait for other people to reach out first so we can fix our relationships. We wait for these legendary heroes to arrive and bring competence and promise to a futile situation. Even now, look at us. What are we waiting for? To kill ourselves for someone to come along and do it for us? Doesn't even matter. As the four nobles of the Void Session, we do what we were created to do. We sit around on our asses, waiting. We were all designated for a session that was utterly inert, a place where the mechanisms for success never even existed to begin with. In such a place, it makes sense that the former leader would be neutralized to make feel unempowered and static. And it seems particularly fitting she would be the noble of life in the realm of the dead. The realms that foretold of a life player who felt lifeless, a hope player who felt hopeless, and a heart player who was just a stone-cold motherfucker. When we talked about leadership and I was all on my high horse telling you how shit would go down, I also said I would be the one pulling the strings. Remember that I'd be the functional leader of our party? There might have been something to that in a different session. But what good is a man of action in a place where action itself is intrinsically fruitless? So it's occurred to me that by some tragic flaw in its design, our session was meant to be leaderless, and I feel safe-concluding that respect for feelings that's been gnawing at me. And the feeling that it would make perfect sense if a session like this had had Dark Horse leader. Leader who was invisible to us all along, fittingly a Void player to lead a Void session. She would be a leader not in name or in spirit or in function, whatever that means, but more of an emotional leader who would selflessly try to hold everyone together while the rest of us do our best to fall apart. And Roxy has been that for us every step of the way, going unnoticed and unappreciated. Think of how much shit she had to put up with from all of us. She never complains, never turns it around and makes it about her problems. She just works her ass off, making sure we all stay friends. If that isn't the leader, I don't know what is. So that's how crazy it is for her to think I'm disappointed in her. The truth is, she's the most amazing person I ever knew. She's everything in a human being I wish I could be, but can't because I'm in my own way. Honestly, I'm not even sure if I'm worthy of dying next to her. I think she probably felt bad for hitting on me all those years, like I was getting fed up with her or something. But all it really did was make me feel guilty that I couldn't give her what she wanted. Emotional development, yeah, Dirk has such amazing character development. Like, settle down and have a couple really goddamn kids with her someday. I guess there were times I thought about it, being all alone on being all alone on Earth with her and stuff. I couldn't, so I have to stay true to myself. Still, she would deserve it. Nobody deserves to get all the things they always wanted more than she does. And it suddenly seems kinda stupid that I think these things about her, but she doesn't even know it. I guess I should tell her all this sometime. Well, I guess they are getting to be killed soon. I think that would be nice. Of course, she's right there, you know. I know, I'm a little reluctant to drop all that on her. Looking at what I just said, it's kind of overwhelming. I feel like in a way you can destroy somebody with a fuse of praise. Or maybe I'm just projecting how I would feel about that kind of intense positivity coming at me, I don't know. But I still think confessions like that can change stuff between people, like the way they act around each other. Maybe it's worth it, maybe, or maybe it's better to just say, not so much of it, like all at once. Maybe it'd be better for now if you could pass a short message to her for me. Only to help kill this awkward silence between us. Like what? Could you just tell her, I love her? No, wait, I mean, not in that way, so more like, Dirk, I know what you mean. Okay, good. Yeah. Laser eyes and the Lord of Frantic Flame. No, we are not at Elden Ring right now, but kind of reminds me of this. No, wait, don't. That would be a weird mixed signal. I mean, it's true, but please say something else instead. Dirk, something's happening. Tell her that I'm proud of her, and as a person, she's everything I wish I could be. Wish I could be as nice and loving and selfless as her, but can't because I'm too busy being me. Dirk! The Tremors are back! Big time! That's weird. I can feel it too this time. I was waiting for this page. Oh yeah, one more of these pages. They are finally god-tiered. Oh god, Jake, what are you wearing? Even Jake is not believing it, and look at Janie looking at him like, oh my god. Oh, and now they are looking at their foes. It's the fourth wall window. There's a crack in it. Oh look, it's Jade. I haven't seen her in a while. Using her space powers to get him outside of the whole cannon or what? Hi. They are speechless. So, I would say this is a perfect place to stop. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope you had a good day or a good night. And I hope that I see you again next week.